Let me tell you a little bit about how the day is going to go down. People will arrive first thing on Saturday, the 25th, and they're going to have a piece of paper, which they're going to write down something that they want to discuss or something that they want to learn about. And then once we have a big wall full of these topics and discussion points, we're going to jump into the main room and have a keynote. And during this keynote, a few people will be collating these papers together and making sure that common themes or duplicates get put together and then scheduled throughout the day. After the keynote, and the keynote is going to be done by Martin Verberg and myself, we're going to be looking at what's been happening in Java recently. A lot has happened, and it's very, very exciting. New things in Java 9, modules, G1, GC, the J shell, and loads of API changes, as well as looking at what's going to be happening in the future of Java, with a new versioning system, with a new release cadence, with the new type inference coming in, with a whole bunch of new projects which are going to be included in future versions. And that's what we'll be looking at the keynote. And then we'll start the main Unconference. And before every session starts, everyone's going to come into the main room, and we will explain which session is going to be run throughout this time slot. And each of the speakers who submitted those papers will explain, what's going to be happening in their session. And then you can vote with your feet. So you'll go and stand next to the speaker that you want to go, and the session that you want to go to. Then once we see which of the popular sessions, we'll assign the rooms from there. Now I say speaker, but what I really want to kind of say is the moderator of the session, the person who's going to be making sure the session runs smoothly, the discussion runs smoothly, and that everyone gets a fair say. There'll be whiteboards and flip charts in every room, so it'll really aid for discussion. And we massively encourage you not to use slides or anything like that, because we want to really encourage that kind of networking and discussion. That will then rinse and repeat throughout the day. We only have one other, we have a couple of other slightly different things. One is where we have our usual Ignite talks. That's going to be staying. Also, we'll have an after lunch keynote, which Simon Ritter's going to be talking about some of the cool things that Azul and Zulu have been doing. So we're really pleased to have Simon Ritter there as well.